Hey everybody, welcome back. I just did a short reading on Friday the 13th. We're going to go into this energy a little bit further. I have been getting a lot of downloads about, you know, the hexes, the curses, the negativity, the fuckery. I was trying not to say it. It seems if I swear my videos don't seem to get circulated as much on YouTube, but honestly, the fuckery that's going around in the collective, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Especially, again, this time of year, for some reason, everybody wants to tap into their inner witch, but it's not something that they've taken the time to develop. I mean, a lot of people have. I'm not trying to insult anybody. A lot of people have. But this time of year, we seem to have a lot of people with interest, a lot of people with spite. You know, a lot of people that start things. And we got the Queen of Wands, which is the witch card, and we got the Knight of Wands. This is people stepping up their shit. We have a lot of people in the Ten of Wands. Wow. Six of Swords, moving forward. Four of Chalices. Okay. Again, there's a lot of negativity being thrown around. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. A lot of people talking about people, thinking bad things about people, wishing awful things on people. And this is, I mentioned it in my other reading, so this is kind of a continuation. But we have the Six of Swords here, which speaks about moving forward with what you believe, with what you want, with how you want your world to look, with your thoughts. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here, which this one, the Four of Pentacles, it's reminding us not to get stagnant in our energy. You know, you don't want to get stuck just sitting there like this. You don't want to get blindsided. You don't want to not acknowledge all of the growth you've had this year. I mean, it's been a rough year for everybody, and people are really struggling to get through. But the lessons that you've learned, the strength that you've acquired, the way that you've cut back and dug in and stood strong, like a lot of things have come to light this year. It's going to take some time for all those things to process. Whenever you're going through a spiritual awakening, everything doesn't come to you just automatically. Everything, all of a sudden, you're just not wide open and all tapped in. You know, it comes off in layers. It comes in the way that you're comfortable. The more you work your intuitive muscle, I just heard, the more you work your intuitive muscle, the stronger it'll get. And right now, a lot of us we're right in the arena of life. We're really in the thick of it. We're trying to do what we can to keep our heads above water here. And we're not spending a whole lot of time in our inner landscape. Wow, there's a lot of people in our energy. I have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, again, a lot of people throwing a lot of things around. I also got the Hierophant whenever I was talking about wow. Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Look at this. This is awesome. We have the Hierophant, about all the lessons that we've learned, about all the things we've learned about ourselves, about all the things that we're able to teach others right now. You know, because we made it through this, because we came through, we have information to pass on to other people. Followed by the Strength card, reminding you to stand in that power. Don't diminish yourself. Don't turn your back on it. Don't close out that chapter yet. You need to give yourself credit here for all the work that you've done. Even if you didn't realize you were doing it, someone needs to reflect back. If you journal, even just go through your camera roll. The things that you screenshotted usually are the best. I mean, look at the pictures that you took as well, but usually the screenshots are the best. Look at the date. Look at when you screenshotted that. Look at when that meant something to you. Get a general idea on just how far you've come. And then with the Hierophant and Strength card, I got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Both of these are gateway cards. This is the beginning and the end all in one. You step through this doorway, you step through this gateway, you step through this portal at 1, and you're coming out at 10 already. This is the amount of growth that's been poured into you. This is the amount of information that has been poured into you. This is how much you've shifted. That's huge. And it's here. It's not happening. It's not the swords. It's not the cups. This is pentacles. This is earth energy. I just had something hit the floor. Let's see. The Two of Wands. I feel like since this one hit the floor, this Two of Wands is out of your control. This is a choice that was already made for you. There was old timelines, there was old stories that needed to be cut out. They needed to be rewritten. They needed to be revisited so that you could look at them differently, so you could collect those lessons and release the hurt. All these shifts that like everybody's going through them right now. It's like you may feel like you're not sure what you're doing. You may feel like you're falling apart, but the whole world is being affected by this right now. There's little cracks in everybody's facade right now. Everybody is looking at everybody differently, and everybody is seeing everybody differently, including themselves. Hit the Chariot. Because we're being led towards something great. Look, it's right on top. That it fell out right on top of this Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, gateway, portal thing. We're being led into something great. You just have to be brave enough to step through. You have to be brave enough to make those first couple physical steps, whether it's out the door, whether it's in the door, whether it's whatever it is that you need to be doing, whatever it is that gets your actual person moving forward. Taking steps in what you know is the right direction right now. That's going to be different for everybody. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Planting all those seeds we've been planting, all those ideas that we've had, trying to figure it out. All the work we've put in. This is the beginning. This is the beginning stages. This is the seedlings just breaking the surface. Just starting to come into vision. Somebody here thinks they wasted time and they didn't. They didn't waste time. I just heard somebody feels like they're wasting, like they've already wasted so much time that they feel like there's no sense in bothering trying to move forward now. And again, I feel like that comes back to this Hierophant card. With integrating the lessons, reminding ourselves, showing ourselves the things that you've made it through this year. I'm just noticing here that this Knight of Pentacles has a unicorn on it. What was this? Nine of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Still, with all of these people over here in your energy, I just got the Nine of Chalices, which is your personal fulfillment, your emotional well-being, being strong in who you are and what you know in your intuition. I got the Page of Pentacles, which again is that new beginning. That's where we go from this 1 to 10. Don't be afraid to take it. I got the Seven of Chalices here to remind us that everything is an illusion. You're not as stuck as you think. whether that's in a physical situation or if you feel that you're spiritually blocked, you're not as stuck as you think. Then we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And look how these cards go together. This is you taking that sword and swinging it one last time. Taking down the last layers of illusion. Cutting out the bullshit. Trusting your inner knowing. Having complete control of your mental fields. Not letting people dictate your narrative. Not trying to live within society's rules. This is you cutting out that shit once and for all. We have the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. And again, if I can get them to line up correctly, they go together in this deck, make a full picture. The Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. But the Three of Swords came out here first. This heartache, this truth that you've seen, whatever it is that you were denying, whatever it was that you thought was your fault, whatever it was that you thought you could have changed, you're finally accepting the Two of Swords here. That sword cuts both ways. Maybe you chose to stay stuck because it's just easier there. I feel a lot of people aren't going to like that, but is it the truth? Are you choosing to stay stuck because it's comfortable? Because growth happens in uncomfortable ways. Queen of Pentacles. You need to step into this new reality. You need to embrace it. Queen of Pentacles, and I got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to leave it right there. This is the season where we end up going inside. This is the final harvest season. The final eclipse is coming. You're going to have so much new space for growth. I got the Devil and the Three of Wands. I know I said I was going to leave it there, but I got the Devil and the Three of Wands. I feel like somebody here is done waiting. Somebody is done waiting in this darkness. Somebody's done waiting in this maze. Somebody's done with somebody's games, somebody's illusions. They're not waiting anymore. They're not waiting for that person to catch up. This is someone who's taking the power into their own hands. This is someone realizing there's other options out there. A whole big world, I just heard. Where you'll be appreciated for who you are, for what you are. I got the Knight of Chalices. Again, with the intuition, with the believing in yourself, with going after your dreams. Look at this guy. He's with taming that beast. What's holding you back? Get a hold of that. And then the Eight of Wands with all this growth, all these messages, all this new fresh life, this new fresh energy, new ideas blooming, blossoming, life all around you.